Hello, Jesse Good here. Today we're taking a look at the LEGO Sonic Tales of Adventure boat set from summer 2024. This was just released August 1st. This copy was sent to me early by LEGO. This has a total of 393 pieces and 2 minifigures. I love that the Tails minifigure of this set is exclusive. It's so great to get a slight facial variant in this Tails design with a different mouth as well as winky eye. That works so well without having to provide a new piece. At the back, this does use that existing Tails double tail piece, which I absolutely adore. You can see how that attaches at the hips right there. It's a rubbery piece, and it's really impressive to see these dual molded short legs with printing. The Sonic minifigure of this set is the same, even down to the torso printing hidden by the life jacket right there. Now, I guess it is unique if you think of the arrangement, because there's no other Sonic set where he wears a life jacket. But again, when it comes down to printing, there's nothing unique about this design. That's okay, we already have a couple variants of Sonic. Jaws is in this set, a more obscure enemy. I mean, I'm more familiar with the other design for Jaws, but this is the one with the purple base, or I guess pinkish base, whatever you want to say. The design of this does have Talkie at the back, who just kind of rests there. Talkie appeared in the Robotnik mech from last year, so it's great to see that once again. And you could adjust the fins up and down, which is fine. Adjust the jaw up and down, which is kind of fun. You got those big teethers. I like the prints at the front. And even this back turbine is adjustable with a mini ball joint connection. The main build of this set is the Sea Fox 2 and this parasail attachment. These are not things that exist in the Sonic video games. There's a Sea Fox, which this is clearly a sequel to. That's from Tales of Adventure Game Gear game, which that's a cool deep cut. And then there's also a glider in the Sonic 2 Game Gear game, but not really a parasail. I do think that this is just a cool boat where it doesn't use a specialized hull piece or anything like that. It's rather impressive in the build. I just wish that this was a set that was more based in the game of Sonic. However, there are some great Sonic references. And I love how this is a printed 1x6 tile, and how it says established 1992, which was when Sonic 2 came out, which was the first game with Tails. The front has a fun play feature that does kind of compromise the use of this as a boat. You see, this whole front part is, well, the hole is holed out with Technic bars and such, so that we could have this speed sphere function. This is the first time we're getting the speed sphere in this translucent orange color. I was actually not even sure if these could fit Tails inside, but Tails fits in there rather snug. You can see on the cross section and everything, you just kind of have to put it at the neck there. I hope we get this one day in red for, Knuckles, but we'll probably get it in red for Shadow first. And just putting it in the center right here, where you can see there's these little pins that kind of hold it in place. Now with these two flaps right here, if you push them down at the same time, the speed sphere is launched. It's a cool play feature, like I said. But part of me, again, just kind of wishes this was a deck for minifigures to walk on. When the speed sphere is removed, this looks really weird. Like, this is a boat with a hole in it, huh? Inside the cockpit or cabin, whatever you want to call it, this is the best part of the set. I did not even know this was in here. I am so happy this is in here. Thank you, LEGO, for making this 2x4 print, which is literally a reference to Dr. Robotics' Mean Bean Machine. Oh my gosh, I had to show this to Just Two Mom. That's like our family's favorite game. We've played this throughout our whole lives, so it's crazy to see this as a 2x4 print. I love that reference so much. It's something that was later referenced in even Sonic Mania with one of the bosses, which was just, one of the best parts of that game. A little thing to note is they're not using the original design of Dr. Robotnik from the cartoon I grew up with. Beyond that though, you do have a little controller here, which, well, it's not a Genesis controller, but it kind of looks like one, right? That's an existing piece though that we've seen before. You also have that 1x2 yellow print in the corner there. In orange, cookie. I was hoping maybe they put like a mint for Tails. Some Chaos Cola, which is the design that came last year. And then some prints on the wall with 2 1x1s. The area above the cabin can easily be removed as well, just with how that is arranged with a couple of studs. And this top part right here has some nice translucent 2x2 jumpers. Like, that's an uncommon orange color to see those in. And then also a little boom box at the side here with even a little microphone. That's adorable. It's like a karaoke setup. I also like the lights at the front right here. Now let's take a look at that parasail attachment, which you could see right away how the ends of that attach with these little pole parts just at the back of that cabin section. And that's the only part connecting it to this parasail right here. Again, the design of this could have been the glider from Sonic 2 Game Gear, and it would have been something from the games, but whatever. The design of this is fine, and you can just see how Sonic holds on to the little handles right there. And they even give him water skis. Is the water equivalent of swishing? We gotta squish this around to see how he parasails. But you see, dang, he's still on there and no pieces are lost. But that's it for the build of the Sea Fox 2 and the parasail. Let's take a look at the rest. And the playset build is another section of Green Hill Zone, the only zone that exists to frickin' Lego. I mean, come on, there's like billions of other zones. Do Angel Island Zone. Just a little change up. This design right here is very similar to many of the builds last year, even down to having another little beach chair right there. I get that this one's probably for Tails, but Tails can't exactly sit down, so he just kind of has to stand up on that beach chair. But again, that is one that goes with the cheapest Sonic set from last year. You also got a hot dog right there, which they really need to have a chili print at the top, some binoculars, ketchup and mustard. At the very top, the ring piece 3 times. And another little palm tree build close to the ones last year. Really nice to get this shield monitor right here, which is a 2x2 print new for the summer, but it also comes in the most expensive set of this wave, which I have already reviewed. That's it for the build of the set. Let's take a look at the final verdict. So overall, I think this is a decent set, but a bad Sonic set. But even then, they include some little things for diehard Sonic fans like myself. I just wish these Sonic sets explored more than Green Hill, because it feels like we get Green Hill and then just random vehicles. There's no such thing as a Sea Fox 2 in any of the video games. There's the Sea Fox 1, and they don't even capture that in this set. There's no parasailing as far as I could remember in the games. We did have the glider, but they don't even go for that glider design from the Sonic 2 Game Gear game. Then you get another slice of Green Hill, which is similar to even one of the earlier ones from the smallest set, which had a little beach lounge section, which we have a beach chair in this one as well. Guess they go hand in hand, this one being Tails, the other one being Sonic's. It just feels very repetitive. Another slice of Green Hill Zone, one of the thousands of zones that we've gone from Sonic. Okay, thousands is a little bit of an exaggeration, but there's hundreds of Sonic zones. The enemy of this set is a decent build, again, not one of my favorites. The $55 price for the piece count is fine. With everything included, I do wish it was closer to $40. I don't think it's the most overpriced Sonic set out there. I don't think the price is amazing though. With all things considered, just like the biggest set, I'd kind of rate this a 5 out of 10. It's not a terrible Lego set, it just kind of feels like a random Sonic set, and it is frustrating how it doesn't tie into the games. But even then, you got that cool 2x4 with Beam Machine, and I don't think this is a bad ship build. I do wish it wasn't so focused on the play feature to compromise the front deck, but yeah. Lots to say. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you agree or disagree. Thank you to LEGO for sending me this early. Subscribe here for more LEGO Sonic videos at the very least, but we also have some other fun LEGO videos planned, and I'll see you later. Peace out. Bye.